What's going on with you guys tonight? I'm sorry about that. I had the thing clicked. Let me see. Um, yeah, we're working. I'm excited. I got it to work. Uh, that is what's up. Make sure you say hi to me. We get in here. We ain't playing no music tonight. I wanted to come on here and just get straight into it and say, hey, how y'all doing? What's going on with y'all? Hey, Bonita girl, how are you? I almost, I got to be honest with y'all tonight. Give me a second. Pull my heart out. Okay. I gotta pull my heart out. How was your week? What's new going on? What is new going on with you? Anything good? Anything interesting going on happening with you? Okay, now I got everything set up exactly where I wanted it to be. All right, cool. Thank you for joining us tonight. So, I don't know. I just wanted to give like a little update today. I know that last week was having some issues with the what is that thing called? All right, here we go. Oh, with the Patreon link, I fixed it. I fixed it. I fixed it. I fixed it. So we don't have to worry about that. Everything, all of that should be updated by now. I'm trying to see what my thing not coming on. Oh, you trying to get some services? What kind of services? What kind of services you trying to get, girl? You know I be knowing people. What kind of service are you trying to get? I almost started the show a little earlier than 8 o'clock today because I was like ready and up and ready to go, and not knowing. I also been feeling like I want to take a break. I feel like I want to take a winter break, or something like that of the sort. I'm not sure yet though. I'm still pondering on it. What is this at? I'm still pondering on that. Um, ABA therapy. Oh, okay. I'm sure you'll be able to find the right assistance for you. There we go. There we go. I'm over here doing my Sherry thing. Um and I'm just excited. So some people was looking for the show last week, and I did tell people online, but I didn't really make a post about it. I have been going on, like, I don't want to say a detox, but I've just been, really just meditating, reading, doing a lot of things, and I've been doing my one-on-ones. And I think that that's probably why I'm feeling like I want to kind of take a break from the show to focus more on my one-on-ones. I don't know. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out because y'all know I gotta come here and I gotta run my Yabba Yo Gabba Gabba, see what's going on with y'all, seeing what's new with you guys. Um, I don't know. I'm just excited. That's all I keep saying is I don't know. You doing paperwork now? Okay. Well, I hope you know what. Well, I hope everything works out. Matter of fact, everything is going to work out. Just stay positive, be super positive about it, and let the Lord do the rest. It works if you work it. Um. So what? Like a week and a half or so ago, the beginning of October, we gave my mother a surprise birthday party, which was really, really nice. We had a great time. I wanted to thank everyone who came out to the party. She had not a clue, no idea. She was extremely surprised, and I got to give her like a full flash makeover. So that was so much fun for me. I was able to give my mother a makeover, from the hair color to the makeup to everything. Shout out to Dumblum Studios for doing her makeup, her dress. I got her dress. She just looked like a little beautiful little princess. I was super excited. Hey Vicky, how you doing, girl? I was super excited. We were able to, all of us got together to be able to do that for her. And it was a great experience. So I got to see some people who used to watch me when I was little, so to see them still here and older and just still living life and able to dance and do a little two-step, that was very fun. So I just wanted to thank everybody who came out to celebrate her birthday with us. And those who couldn't make it, sucks to be you, but thanks for the fact that you had considered. As you see, One Monkey Don't Stop No Show. But yeah, no, it turned out really, really nice. Everybody who was involved, the DJ, the balloons, the photographer, shout outs to him. That's my little love bug. Hollywood came through and did the thing with they call him now the dancing cameraman. And it was just so fun. It was just so fun. So from all the cakes, the cupcakes, the treats, and all of that. And y'all see I already shouted everybody out, but on the post and stuff like that. So that was extremely fun for all of us to come together and do something like that. Where are we at now? So I gave y'all my little update on that. I thanked everybody already. I was like, I'm here, but I was like, I didn't really want to do a show today either. So I mean, last week I took a break because I was so overwhelmed. I was extremely overwhelmed and had to like regroup and reset. And like I said, I've been wanting to do my one-on-ones again for a while, and now that I'm doing the one-on-ones, it's making me feel like I don't want to do this. so I've been trying to like find a balance because I love doing this, but I've been in a place where I'm like, I don't want to do this no more. So I'm just trying to, y'all bear with me. I'm pushing through that, going to figure out what that is that has me feeling like that. Because I love this. I love doing this. I love it. I love doing it. I love talking to y'all. I love seeing what's going on, but I don't know. I've been feeling like I don't want to do it no more. I want to do the stuff that I want to do. And then I'm loving TikTok. So I'm like torn in between the two. I'm torn between Facebook, but I'm loving TikTok. But I haven't been on either one within the last week because I was just like, well, no, I'm lying because I did go on TikTok. But yeah, that's just where I've been at. So like I said, I've been heavily meditating, been reading, getting into some things, and I think I told you this before, like my first love is always like my show, but my very first love is, doing the one-on-ones with people, helping them, pushing them, guiding them on where they could go with their greatness. And I love that. Like, that's where my heart really thrives. I thrive there. I can't explain it. I thrive here too, but I really thrive there. So, and it challenges me to be better. So I don't know. That's where I am lately. And I'm working. I'm like, God, please don't let me just say, all right, you guys, hey, this is it. This was fun. And then leave it. Because baby girl been doing it for 7 years. So I don't know. I'm working it out. I even felt like I was going to like leave my job today. Like, I'm in a great space. And it's just like this button that is just like, leave everything and just go with the wind. So I even was like, no, you can't do that either quite yet. And I was telling my friend, I was like, listen, like I had to do the math and stuff. And I was like, listen, if I get at least like, X, Y, to Z, consistent one-on-ones, I'm like, bruh, I am leaving the 9 to 5. Like, I'm gonna be done. So that's all what's going on with me. I'm just letting y'all know and letting y'all in on me. I'll go into more detail on TikTok tonight. But yeah, I like to come here and pour to y'all and be honest, because entrepreneurship is it can be challenging. You got to stick with it. You got to be consistent, and that's not my problem. I don't have a problem with that. I just have things that I want for myself, and I'm like, yeah, no, we got to stop and figure something else out. But yeah, I don't know. I like it though. So I'm just, waiting for, God to answer and give me some more patience and really direct me with what he wants me to do. Because I damn sure woke up this morning like, yeah, I think I'm going to quit my job today. Like, it was crazy. And usually I do it and I'll do it. But I'm like, no, we can't do that. We cannot do that. You cannot do that. So I had to also recognize that that was a lot of like old patterns that I used to have, and what that meme always say, quit your job now and trust God. Trust God right away. But I'm like, no, okay, let me balance these emotions. Let me figure out where they are and what's going on. And it's leading somewhere. So I'm just trying to sit with that and be patient. So, and even me sitting here with y'all and telling y'all about it, answer was revealed to me in this moment that I'll have to digest when I get off of the live. But I don't know, like that's just really where I am. I don't know. I'm in a great space, but that's just really where I am. I'm like, And I kind of want to just pick up and move. Like it's just, just going through. But a good going through. Um, and doing the balancing. I've been having to do the balancing and not allow other people to affect me. So sometimes, that's the one thing when you do work with people, when I do my one-on work with people, sometimes you can get their stuff and it'll like splash on you a little bit. So I kind of also feel like that that's what probably is going on a little bit as well. So I have to do some more work on that. Too, outside of that, moving on though. Spoiler alert, I'm not sure. I just watched this movie. Have you guys seen Who's Cheating Who? Let me see if I can pull it up. None of my equipment want to be acting right. And say hi to me. I see y'all there. Hey, Shirley girl. Vicky, YouTube. I see y'all. So this movie right here, I'm really not I just learned that BET has some good movies on it. Now don't shoot the messenger. I know BET is black entertainment, okay? But I didn't know that they had all these black movies on there that were going to be a little good. I mean, I thought it was going to give like a Tubi kind of spiel, but I'm trying to pull this movie up. So spoiler alert. So if you haven't seen it, you might want to log off of here, or you might be inspired to go see it. And if you don't plan on seeing it, just sit here and let me tell you about it. So this movie called Who's Cheating Who? It was directed by Wendy Raquel Robinson. I'm not sure who she is. And I'm trying to pull it up for you guys. Hold on. All right, can we make it bigger? And I was shocked. Now don't be wrong. When y'all see the actors and actresses, you might be like, I don't want to watch that. Have any of you guys seen that? Put it in the chat and let me know. YouTube, Facebook, Who's Cheating Who? And as you guys know, like we've been doing for years, I always watch something. And when I watch things, it always give me good things to talk about and to bring here. And it was so many great lessons in this movie. Okay. And it was really good. Like it was really good to me anyway. One of my friends had asked me, was like, is it good enough? Like, is it like good enough to the point to do a show on it? And I was like, oh shoot, what did I do? And I was like, I think so. And then here I am freaking covering it because I didn't also think that it was like good to do that, but it's we're gonna work it out. All right, so this is the movie. So when you see hi, Angelic. Wendy Raquel Robinson is the actress that was the principal on Steve Harvey's sitcom back in the day. Oh, okay. Look at that. Fun fact. Learned something new. Did not know that. Oh, wow. Now that I know that, I'm shocked. I don't want to sound rude or like didn't believe in the lady or nothing, but if you talk about the one that was the principal, that she's like boss lady, I'm shocked that she was able to write something like direct something like this. Because she wasn't the writer. She wasn't the writer. The writer was somebody else. And I don't want to mess up that lady's name. I think her name was Charlisa. Yes. Oh, well, I'm proud of her. Shout out to her. So this movie, right? This movie was pretty good. You see, this is April Jones. Y'all know her from being with Omarion, Taye Diggs. Although I don't know what the relationship was with her and Taye Diggs, but I can't lie. I love their like chemistry, their internet chemistry that they had together. I think that even though they broke up, that could have still been something that worked in their favor, and they could have kept that um dynamic brewing for content because they was funny. They were funny together. Like, no, they were, to me anyway, they were funny. And Ham, he plays in Ruthless. Let's see. Let's see if we just got images. Wait, did it let me make it bigger? I should have did what I did the last time when I blew up all these pictures for y'all. Yeah, him. He plays in Ruthless. And are you guys familiar with Ruthless? And even if you aren't familiar with him in Ruthless, he plays in another movie that I think is called Monogamy. Oh my God. It's like a social experiment type of thing where they take four or five different couples, put them in different things. I love that too. It's very slow. Now let me tell you guys, for you guys that got ADHD, it's slow. The movie Monogamy, but it is really, really good. It's not even a movie, it's a series. He played in that. He played in that. That's the movie where I first saw him and fell in love with him and his acting. Cynthia Bailey. I don't really care for Cynthia. Y'all know Cynthia Bailey. I can't really get into Cynthia as an actress, but she did okay in this. She did pretty good in this role, but I feel like with more practice, she would be able to do it. Look at me. I feel like with a lot more practice, I just don't feel like she tapped into her character enough for me. Her character should have been like the Scandal lady. You know, what's the lady that did Scandal? You know, I don't know. But I'm gonna just call her Olivia Pope. Olivia Pope could have did this role. Who's another lady that played? Who's another female actress that does good, crazy characters, like crazy obsessed with a man role? You know, you say, yeah, she still needs work. Acting isn't her thing. Yeah, but it you know, it's cool. Her hair was laid though. I was loving the wig. The wig was, you know, that closure, that thing was banging. Okay, but yeah, she, you know, but what you say, Darius McGray? Oh my God, he paid for Sydney Star surgery for her transition, and she just left him for the Hakeem guy from Empire. Oh my God, why do I know this? Yeah, see, look, I'm glad somebody here giving me the backstory. Cynthia Bailey be a Kerry Washington. She could never. Thank you. That's her name, Kerry Washington. Yeah, so they needed somebody with a little more flair to do this character here. I really do. And yes, I know him as Eddie Winslow. No, was he Eddie Winslow? Child, I don't know. Him, you know. So I don't know what they say. You know how they say that he's into the transgenders, and they say he's not. Then he says he's not. It's all rumor. You know, I don't know. But it was very weird. That is Sydney Starman. That is Sydney Starman. Oh, okay. So I gotta find out who she is. Because I don't know nothing about that. Let me find out it's something you know more than me, child. No, he was on a podcast filling her up recently. Okay, because I remember he was like denying that a little bit. So okay, so Angelic said no, that is a thing, that is his thing. So see, so with that being in mind, um, it was weird seeing him play a role where he had to like be in love with a woman and all that other stuff. Um, I would say, what you say? He was married to Superhead. Child, who wasn't with Superhead at this point? Okay. Um, I didn't know that either. So I want to get some more pictures so I don't have to show you guys this like that. I'm gonna find some more pictures. So anyway, like I said, so spoiler alert. So this movie is called Who's Cheating Who? It's definitely a good little sit down and watch. What you say? You gonna watch it this weekend? It's definitely a good a good little sit down and watch. I don't know if it's a Friday night watch or Saturday night watch, but it gives more of a Saturday night watch. Watch it Saturday night, you know, it's better that way to me. So in this movie, right? Oh wait a minute, let me go to it. I'm trying to get these pictures for y'all. Like I said, April Jones, she did really. I liked her. She did good. Come to find out. I mean, look, because I'm about to get above myself. I'm about to get above. I'm about to get above. Oh dang! Why didn't I? Let me find out Google hating. Oh wow, Google ain't even trying to have all these pictures be lined up. Wow. Let me find out Google hating on them. It ain't even trying to give me no pictures. Hold up. But so all right, so April Jones, I guess I'm gonna just have to give it to you like this. Let's do this. Save. Okay, boom. So April Jones, she open file. Oh my god, it's making me give it to y'all like this. Oh, that's jacked. Ah. Oh, what they say? All righty then. All right. All right, so let me get y'all this photo. Are y'all still here with me? Thank you guys for being with me. Share. Edit. All right. Let me do it this way. Okay, boom. I like this better. So who's cheating who? So April Jones. So as you can see, April Jones is married to him. Um, damn, it was good. It was good, but I can't even tell y'all what their character names were. Ain't that crazy? And I know she was Dr. Moore, so she's like a relationship therapist, and she does a things called Let's Talk. He has a thriving business where he does commercials, videos, and he actually did a commercial for her. She is the breadwinner in her marriage. She is married to Eddie Winslow. So she's married to Eddie Winslow. His business is doing okay, but like I said, she's the breadwinner. She treats him like crap. Um, the delivery man come with food, she be like, it's the door, you know what I mean? He gets up, he go, and she's just not the best wife to him. Okay. um this guy over here with April is, she's the woman, she's wanting her marriage to work, she's trying to figure out what's going on. She also has her own business that she's trying to get off the ground that she just started, and she gives this damsel in distress. She plays the hell out of this damsel in distress, wanting her relationship. She wants her marriage to work. She wants to go to counseling. She loves her husband. All the while, the husband is banging Cynthia Bailey. Yes. So he's sleeping with Cynthia Bailey. Cynthia Bailey sleeping with him. They getting it in, child. They is like in heaven. He hadn't slept with his wife in months. The typical cheating story, like some of the men y'all be with, or some of y'all that do this. Not touching their girl at home for a long time. Have a good guy at home and mistreating them and treating them trash. Ain't giving them none of the cookie. And so he in turns begins to feel lonely, which is Eddie Winslow. She's not giving him no cookie. They don't have any children. None of the couples have any children. And there is like a vending event that they end up being at together, Eddie Winslow and April right here. They end up being at like this vending event where she's doing this networking because he's into business marketing. He's into marketing. He invests in people, all of these things like that, right? So he goes ahead and he gives her, his time. And of course, you know what happens when you're lonely and your person at home is not giving you what they want. Don't get me wrong, I don't believe he was seeking out to cheat. He wasn't seeking out to cheat. However, I feel like he was pushed in that direction he felt for like the first person to give him some attention because he wasn't getting attention from his wife because she too busy sneaking out of town, leaving, why he go out of town and she over here with him and he over here with her. And it was really good. So April decides that she wants to, let me go to therapy and see what's going on and check myself before I wreck myself. Because as you know, in relationships, we always seem to think that there's something wrong with us instead of our partners. So she goes to therapy. She's in here with this therapy. Yo, when I tell y'all that this was pretty cool. She's in there with the therapy, talking up to April, she's talking to Cynthia Bailey and all this other stuff about her husband. Now, Cynthia Bailey does not know that the man that she's screwing is her husband. Okay? Cynthia Bailey does not know that that's her husband. In fact, her and her husband have separate last names, so she would have never known. And a part of Cynthia Bailey's policy is don't disclose the name of your partner. All right? So, it was just so good. So Eddie and April end up getting together. She ends up sleeping with him. Now, tell me what you think happened after that. See if y'all paying attention. So April ends up dealing with Eddie Winslow after like a few times of him helping her at this event. Okay. They get together. They end up sleeping together. So now her whole pattern has changed. She's coming in the house late. Now this girl, April calls her husband like 4,500 million times a day. So now that she's occupied, she ain't calling him at all. She cutting the phone off. She's sending the nigga the voicemail. She doing all kind of stuff. And so then it starts to make her husband, who's doing all the cheating, act crazy. Yes, you know how they do. When you start giving somebody else attention or your little thing change, they feel like they want to start paying you some mind. So she go ahead, she not answering. So now he like, what you doing? Where you been at? Questioning her, giving her the third degree. So he gives her the third degree. She's lying like, I don't know what you're talking about. Do you want me to cook you dinner? This, that, and the third. So then he ends up going back to the therapist. And as he's going to the therapist, he's now talking to the therapist about his wife. So y'all, she brought this man into her house because her husband had went out of town. So she brought the husband in there after they had after him and April had an argument. And he like, I'm just saying, she acting different. She's staying out late. They staying out late. I don't know what's going on with her. You think she's seeing somebody else? And Cynthia is like, why you care? I'm here half naked. Come get this cookie. We can worry about that later. Like, and you said you love me. Mm-hmm. So, long story short, Cynthia Bailey falls for this man. She liked this man. She want to be with this man. Because remember, all she did was listen to him do what? Complain about his wife. She figured he was seeing her because of what he wasn't getting at home. So Cynthia Bailey tells her, well, bring your husband in during a session, right? They cross paths with their husbands or got caught together. Girl, not even. Maybe a little bit, though. You wanted something. So Cynthia Bailey convinces her to bring her husband in for a session. So she's like, okay, well, let me meet you. So it gathers like they didn't really discuss their partners too much. And he didn't know where Cynthia lived at. Cynthia didn't know where he lived at, but they met at April's store. So when he was sitting there, in walks Cynthia. So Cynthia walks in and the husband is like nervous as I don't know what. Like, what the hell is she doing here? So they all end up learning things about each other. Like, she's talking to them in the session. It was like, well, I didn't know that y'all don't share the same last name. And April's like, no, we don't say the same name. I decided to do X, Y, and Z. And the husband like, yeah. And she's like, well, he doesn't like female doctors. So when she says that he doesn't like female doctors, that sends Cynthia Bailey in like a tizzy. So she starts being shady in the session and all these things that end up leaving the session early and said that they could all come back together again. After this, y'all, because this show, when I tell y'all that this show, the plot twist on this show, I was like, oh my goodness. So come to find out, at this point, Eddie Winslow is like an innocent bystander. To me, Eddie Winslow is the only innocent bystander in this whole situation. So he ends up still continuing to sleep with Cynthia Bailey. So now Cynthia begins to coach her, April, on what to do to get her husband to sleep with her. So what happens? She does it. April go ahead and do it, child. The husband starts pounding her out, taking her to Pound Town, giving it to her like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days a week. Okay. And now they go into therapy together. And April is glowing. Like, you watch her transform. This was really a good movie. I'm sitting here telling you all about it. You watch her confidence transform. You watch how she's carrying herself transform. Because, girl, she's showing up to therapy now like a baddie. She got these dresses on, She got this confidence. She laying on the lap. Husband was like, yeah, we just had sex 3 days back to back, this, that, and the third. And Cynthia Bailey is pissed. Okay, she's sitting there, she pissed. So come to find out, Cynthia Bailey is now trying to get him caught up because she feel away. She want him for herself. So she slips her earring into his pocket. April is being a good little wife. She's cleaning up, she's doing the clothes, and boom, the earring falls out. Now, the twist comes in when April finds out about them two. So April sneezes. So that's how she knew. Like, I guess she was maybe like allergic to the person's perfume, but she had already knew who her husband was sleeping with. So April goes to see her and was like, yeah, I'll let you know if we'll be back. And was like, oh, and pulled out an earring and was like, yeah, I found this. I think he's cheating because I found this earring in his pocket. And then she gave the doctor a hug and she sneezed. And then before she left out, she said, oh, yeah. And did I tell you that the woman had a distinct smell or something like that? Y'all. So she leaves out. Next thing you know, Cynthia Bailey say something to the husband like, y'all don't think that, I told y'all this is going to be a spoiler alert. She's like, you don't think that your wife suspects that you're cheating? You don't think that she suspects that you're cheating? And he's like, no, hell no. And if she did, man, you would have to stop. I don't want to lose my wife. He was like, I love my wife. I love my wife. I'm not going to leave my wife for you. She like, well, I want you to be with me. Come to find out, y'all, April is outside the hotel room door listening to all of this, y'all. And I thought she was going to kick the door in. She ain't kicked the door in. She did not kick the door in. She went on about her business. Never mentioned it to him. Never said nothing to him. That girl scheduled another session. Now, moving forward, pause right there. This Negro that fell in love with April. I think April has slept with him a few times, made him feeling like he was everything. Girl, he done gave April $2 million. He became the biggest investor in her company and gave her $2 million. Do you hear me? So the secretary had said to him, it was like, are you sure you want to invest this much in this lady? That's a lot of money. He was like, yes, fill out the paperwork, put my signature on it, I'm approve it, and show it to me at the end of the, while I'm gone, just show it to me. She gets everything. I'm paying for everything. He gave that girl $2 million of his wife money and their money. Okay. It was so many plot twists in this damn movie. Next thing you know, April confronts the doctor and was like, I know my husband, best revenge is your paper. Okay. That's what Beyonce said. All right. So she like, she goes to the doctor now. Now she goes to the doctor. She like, listen, what's up? I know you sleeping with my husband. Oh, Cynthia Bailey's told the husband that she was going to tell during their session today because that was part of the confession. And he was like, you better not. So he was trying to call his wife. April wouldn't answer, sent him a text and said, I'm about to walk into the doctor's office. He immediately speeds to the doctor's office. So April is sitting in there. So she's sitting in there. She was like, yeah, I told you what my husband was doing, and was like, and I just want you to know that he's not going to leave me for you. And I'm not going to leave my husband. We are good. Things are great with us. And she was like, I know who I married. I know who I'm married to. She said, I know his types. I know who he go after. I know what he look for. So she was like, as soon as I seen your commercial, she was like, I already knew that he was about to be messing with you. I said, now that's why I said it's some good messages in this show. It really is, at least for me anyway. I watch things to see what's the bigger picture. And she was like, so he's not going to leave me for you. She was like, so all that you got going on, where you feel like that my husband, you going to get my husband? Baby girl, you're not going to get my husband. So she put these gloves on and she was like, she was like, I know his type. I know who he goes after. She was like, and it's annoying. Like, it gets on my nerves. She was like, but I can't have you getting into his head thinking X, Y, and Z. Next thing you know, you hear the husband like calling out her name, this crazy fool, and took these two balls because she was about to hit the doctor and starts beating herself in the head. Yeah, she started beating herself in the head, falls out on the chair. In comes her husband, and she's like, she's crazy. She's trying to kill me. And Cynthia, like, she lying. But even doing all of this, she then tells Cynthia before the husband got there that she's screwing her husband. She was like, I've been sleeping with your husband. And it was so easy because X, Y, and Z. She was like, she said, I'm so glad I didn't want to watch this. Thanks, a spoiler alert. Yeah, because you missed the first 5 minutes where I said it was a spoiler alert. If you wanted to watch it, you should have logged off. I made that announcement early, but it's still worth watching. So, anywho, so after that, she goes and she tells her, like, you might want to check your bank account, by the way. So Cynthia Bailey checks her bank account and see that this man didn't send her $2 million. So y'all, come to find out, she never leaves her husband, but the secretary that was working for him was her cousin, and her cousin was in on it too. So she met up with her cousin to get her money, and she was like, man, she was um, like, all I need is for him to keep sleeping with these rich women so I can keep knocking them off and taking them off. So what happens is he doesn't know that what his wife is doing. He don't know what April is doing at all. And I found that to be quite interesting because he with her and he doesn't have a clue as to, wait a minute. Okay, there we go. He doesn't have a clue as to what she's doing, but she also don't care about him cheating because he's cheating with women with money. And as long as he's cheating with women with money, she's able to sleep with their husbands, get their husbands to fall for her, and get some money out of it. So I was like, oh my gosh, so it goes off. I don't know. I need some more lotion. I don't know if it's going to be a part two because the way it ended, it showed like 1 year later, and it showed her sitting in front of another man like she was damsel in distress. And then it goes off, and she has like this crazy smirk. Y'all, when I tell you that movie had a plot twist that I was not prepared for. But it was good. But at the same time, within it, I was able to see a lot of things where as though, of course, cheating isn't everyone's deal breaker, but sometimes people don't leave because they doing some stuff too. That's what, you know what I mean? Oh, wow. A setup. They a team. Exactly. And the only one who's not in the loop is the husband. So that's why I was like, wow, well, but what was clear was some good things that she said when she told Cynthia, like, I know my husband. And she was like, you're not the first, you're not gonna be the last. Like, he always messing around. Like, this ain't nothing new, but I'm not gonna leave him. So she not leaving him because she's getting money out of it when she's scamming the people that he's cheating with, because she had already did all her research and knew exactly who Cynthia was, what Cynthia's husband looked like. Plus, she had somebody helping her, and it was like a whole setup. Like, she already knew, like what you said, Benita. She already knew what she was going to do. But at the same time, she getting a little ping in the process, and her husband don't even know about it because he has no idea what she's doing. Because when she got the money and he gave her the money for the store, towards her store, the Amy Winslow goes looking for her because he didn't fell in love with her. And the store says out of business. They didn't picked up and went to a whole nother state. And I'm guessing that they went to a different state because she pitched the whole let's get out of here type of ordeal to him. Possibly you messing around, that lady tried to kill me. So, it was really some great little gems in that situation. Although I was like, dang, when it says who's cheating who, I wasn't expecting it to go that way, but it definitely was like, dang, I don't know if you were able to pay attention to the whole story, but it definitely is who's cheating who. Like, who really got played? If you ask me, it was Cynthia Bailey and her husband that really got played. Like, Cynthia Bailey really got played, thinking that she was going to be able to be with this man, and this man was going to leave his wife. Like, don't you think so? After, hearing me tell y'all the story, like, Cynthia and them got played because he wasn't leaving his wife for her. And she thought she was being sneaky by sleeping with this lady's husband. The whole time, the April knew about it. She knew about it. She had researched the lady herself, did it, and got $2 million up out of her. So I don't know. So it was pretty cool. It was a good little watch. How about that? It was a good little watch for the weekend. If you don't have anything else to watch, maybe you should watch it tonight, tomorrow, this weekend, or whatever. It was pretty good. But it was just so many good little things in there versus in there to me, especially with how, I said previously, early, like when you get into a relationship or in your marriage and you guys begin to have issues, how okay, hold on. How he started trying to blame her, making it seem like it was his work and he just was so tired and he didn't want to sleep with her and things like that. And the whole time he was really, sleeping with someone else, hadn't been sleeping with her in months, picking arguments to leave out of the house. What else they did? She's trying. And she said something to him like, "What, you messing around again?" Because here we go again. And he's like, "Here you go," assuming, being all defensive. So it was a lot. It was a lot. It was like some of the relationship stuff in marriages, whatever, that you could see within that happens today. No accountability, and you kind of would never really know what happened because of how the show ended. So I was like, I'm gonna come here tomorrow today, expressing myself, give y'all a little update on me, and tell y'all about this show briefly because it was a good little show. I didn't really have anything too specific I wanted to get into today. When I do get over here, I am going to hop on TikTok because I miss TikTok. I'm turning into a TikTok junkie. I didn't go lie. I was on TikTok all day today. And outside of that, so I hope you guys go watch the movie and tell me what you think about it. You can either write it on the page or come under the comments on this video, or hit me up and let me know what you think about the movie. But as of now, that's all I got. That's all I got. I ain't got too much. I ain't gonna hold y'all too much longer. I hope everybody have a great and productive weekend. Like I said, I'm gonna get it together and make a decision if I'm gonna continue doing the shows or not. What else? And that's about it. Yeah, that's where I am with everything right now. That's where I am. And what else? Yeah, that's it. You can like, subscribe. Oh, if you were trying to get on Patreon, we do have new postings on Patreon. The Patreon link, I don't know, something was wrong with that last Patreon link. It's but the correct one is up now. So if you guys wanted to join Patreon, thank you to everybody who has joined Patreon. You can also talk to me and talk to each other on the Patreon app as well. So I like that. So shout outs to everybody who's been holding it down over there on Patreon. Also, what else? Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow on TikTok. And if you don't need any like one-on-one sessions, recommend your friends. Like I said, I've been having fun doing those again. I really have been having fun doing those again. I'm excited. Because that's my first love. That's what I really like to do. And the 30 minutes now I'm able to, I put both of them. So you're now able to schedule the free 30-minute consultation and schedule the entire one-on-one hour, the 1 hour one. Now, for everybody who knows, the 1 hour one-on-one session is not free. That is not a free session. But the 30 minutes is complimentary. You can get a consultation and see what's going on with that. I will be having some reviews coming soon with those that you guys will be seeing posted on places with people that I've worked with now and in the past. And I'm just excited about all of that stuff. So like I said, I don't really have too much for y'all tonight. I really don't. I didn't keep y'all long. We only been in here about 40-something minutes or so. And I want everybody to have a great rest of the week. Do you give family discounts? No. I do give Patreon gift discounts. Are you a member of the Patreon? And on the Patreon, you have to, in order to get a discount on the one-on-ones, you have to be a tier 3 holder on Patreon. Well, you can't see Nugget for a week. Oh, that's fine. Believe you me. That is fine. But you are always welcome to get 30 minutes out of me for the free consultation. You can do that. I'd have recommended that to a few people who may have a coin, don't have a coin, or want a discount. Also the more sessions you book, you get discounted. So right now I'm allowing people to book at least 3 sessions, but you can't book all the sessions until we have completed, till after each session is completed. But you can do 3. So 3 sessions, you get a 15%. 2 sessions, you get 10%. 1 session, you get no percent. But if you're a Patreon member, a member of Patreon, you will get a discount. And I was thinking about adding like a buddy thing to it too, like a besties type of thing with friends and stuff, for you and your friend. Of course, y'all would be done at separate times though, but y'all would get a discount. I'm thinking about doing that. But right now, I don't know, because that's just too much for me to keep up with right now. So we're going to stick with the ones we have while I ponder on that. So I've added that to the ponder box. But yep, so it's the map. We all have our own navigator system. And shout out to TikTok, because TikTok has really been booking a lot of those sessions. So shout out to TikTok. That's why I'll be spending time over there on TikTok. TikTok has been, I will say TikTok is one of the platforms that I have that I've seen my fastest growth on TikTok. It's like, no shade to y'all, but TikTok understands the assignment. It seems like, I don't know what it is, but TikTok understands the assignment. TikTok did I don't know, y'all. It's just different. TikTok understand the assignment. TikTok, they don't play games. The TikTok be real. They be real over there. Added that to the Ponderosa. Listen, Tremanda, you already know TikTok. Benita be there. Benita, you better tell them TikTok be showing love. I don't know. I can't listen. See, I was about to log off. Listen, because this is no shade, okay? But Benita, I can say, Benita has been on with me on TikTok since I started on TikTok. And I've been on TikTok, but I just started like going live and things like that, or whatever the case may be. And maybe TikTok has spoiled me. Maybe they have, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I don't know if Benita's still here, but Benita, you better tell them TikTok has spoiled me. Like I even see the people that I met on TikTok who was with me and was new to the TikTok thing, and we were on there on live together, like trying to help each other build. I'm feeling away. Because now they're going live like every 5 seconds. Like every day. I'll bring her on here too. The Double Dutch Queen. The Double Dutch Queen down in New Orleans. She going live more than me now. And I feel away. I'm like, girl, we started this thing together. Like, and you just, she don't clearly care if it's nobody there, one person there. She be doing her thing. And I don't know, y'all. It just seems like TikTok is just more, I don't know, move around until you find what works. Yeah, that's basically what it is. See, I was just on here, see how you show up, and then you get me to tell people my business. Because I have been dealing with, like, I was just saying that earlier, like, hey, I think I'm going to stop doing the shows on Facebook. Like, I think I'm going to stop doing the show and all of that. Like, this was fun. Plus, I get joy out of all of it, but I like doing my one-on-one sessions. But then I'm also like, I don't want to keep having to work hard on these platforms. That I just can't. And like I said, maybe it's because TikTok make it seem like it's easy, even though I know it's not easy. But TikTok, I don't know. TikTok just been TikTok. Yes, y'all gotta follow on TikTok. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Handy Mandy been telling me that for a long time. A disclaimer: Handy Mandy feel like that. I've been sticking with Facebook for too long. She been want me off of Facebook. But I love Facebook. Like, Facebook is my home. Facebook is my home. And so I'm just like, I defend Facebook. Y'all listen. I defend y'all. Y'all might think I don't, but Handy Mandy, I don't know if she's still on here, but I'll be defending y'all. Because she was like, girl, I know you like Facebook, but go to YouTube. Then YouTube started jamming and picking up. And I'm like, all right. Then I'm like, girl, well, I discovered TikTok. And everybody had been telling me to go to TikTok. And I was like, but everybody had been telling me to go to TikTok. TikTok let me play music. TikTok lets you do so much more than a lot of the platforms. And like Benita said, you know what I mean? I just be on TikTok, and I don't know, because it's not a show on there. On TikTok, I'm more like motivational, inspirational. I don't know what I am over there, child. But TikTok, and I probably am that way because TikTok been kicking all the coin. What you say? People that move away always come visit sometimes. Yeah, so see, I told y'all. So maybe I might gotta start coming just to visit Facebook. But no, they do. Like, and don't get me wrong, like with everything it starts slow. So I'm cool on TikTok. And I don't really be talking about too much on TikTok. I don't really gotta do too much. I vent a lot on there. I feel like I do what I used to do on my Instagram stories on TikTok, so it comes so effortlessly. Plus, I don't know. I think it's just where TikTok is just, like I said, honestly, TikTok is one of those platforms to me where the people that utilize it understand it. Because not only does sharing and tapping the screen and giving gifts to the creator is not just a one-way street of benefit over there. Like it benefits you too to go over there. It benefits you too to be a user over there. You know what I mean? Because even before I started doing it, I would be over there sending people gifts and stuff all the time. Like I put out the energy that I want. Go where you're inspired. Thank you so much. I needed that today. Thank you so much for those kind words. Because like I said, I've really been in a great space, but I've just been feeling like I don't want to do this no more. And I know that that's not really the truth. So it's just, I think that maybe it's that, like, hey, I may really have to take a break from Facebook. And like you said right there, go where you're inspired. Like I heard that. Like that touched my heart in that moment. I'm gonna sit with that moment with Jesus too, because I think maybe that is a part of what he's trying to tell me to do too. You know what I mean? Like, go where you thrive, go where it's not, it doesn't feel like a pull. I don't know. I can't describe it, because then I would still have to give TikTok the same energy, right? I would still have to give TikTok the same amount of time and effort and cultivating and all that. But like I said, even with my one-on-ones, like, no shade, like, I love Facebook. I got some people from Facebook too, but TikTok really be the one signing up for my sessions. TikTok, and I'd be like, damn, I ain't even been over here with y'all but 30 days. So it's like, I feel like TikTok really, understand. They just understand the assignment. Like, they just understand it. I think when you interact with people on there too, you also get leveled up as the follower, where you don't have to do or say nothing. And then people hit the screen and they come on there with me, and I met some cool people. And then if I go join their live and just see what they're doing and I say hi, they like, hey y'all, oh listen, y'all gotta go follow Candy. And like, so it's very inspirational over there. I will say that. It's very inspirational over there. It is. I don't know. And maybe that's just my side, because apparently every platform has a dark side. But the side that I'm on, it's very inspirational over there. Like, it is. When you talking to the people on there and you end up joining their lives, they're telling their followers, it's not like how you see on a lot of this stuff. Oh, you got to have this in order for me to do this. Of course, you got everybody over there who be plotting with different things, but I don't know. Right now, I'm just inspired on TikTok. And I really wish that I had more time in the day to really understand and learn TikTok. But I'm learning it as I go so that I won't get burnt out, because of the simple fact that, I do still have my 9 to 5, stuff like that. So when I be saying the people that I met on there going live like 10 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, 8 o'clock in the morning, it's like, I need to be doing that. I need to be doing that. Versus Facebook, I come here, I do my makeup, I'm that. Man, I just click the button on TikTok, I bleach my hair on TikTok, I read books on TikTok, and they really be there. Don't they, Benita? Like, they really be there. I don't care about the numbers on TikTok. I want to say, the lowest I've done, I always make sure I stay on there at least 90 minutes. I want to say, when I was on there for 7 hours, I see my most views. But I was on there for 7 hours. So, but when I say, one time I was on there, I had been on there for 3 hours. She said, "Yup." I was on there for 3 hours one time before I started receiving gifts, and then somebody ended up joining my team one time when I was only on there for like 20 minutes. Then I was on there for 4 hours, and I ended up getting a subscriber to my TikTok channel, and I haven't even started putting private content up there yet. So it's just like, most people find their niche where they're not expecting it. Yeah. And I don't. I don't know, but I really do like it over there. And I don't know. It just seems like shit moves over there. I want to say, like, my lowest views when I logged off one day after being on there for like 2 hours or something was like 348 people. I ain't seen 348 viewers when I logged off in a long time. I'm always at 570, 700 or more. So it's like, oh, cool. So people are there. Whether they stay in there, it don't matter, because it all counts. And they leave and they come back in. And it's like, but when they come and they sending you gifts and stuff. And then the gifts over there, you can buy, like, you could spend like 29 cents and they give you like if I purchase gifts too, because I send them out to other people's platforms. So if I could purchase like 65 gifts at 29 cents. And if I pay $1.99, that's like 500 coins that they give me. And I just sit there and I give them out. So as I sit there on other people's lives and I give them out and I double check that screen, She said, "You really be letting loose on TikTok." I do. I do. I don't know. I do. I don't know. I don't know. And I think you've only seen my TikTok maybe like once or something. Like, I don't know. It's just there's something about TikTok. And I'm like, God, I guess if that's gonna be the one that get the income coming, then that's where we gonna be. Versus over here when people do send me the stars, and I can't lie. I've made some coins on Facebook too. I can't even lie. Now you got me going into something else I ain't want to go into. But like it's so much. I'm starting to see. I feel like people have gone ahead before me and made mistakes and things that you can learn from, so that way I don't have to make them. And it's one thing that I always hear so many people say that we have in common when I'm listening to them who have started their platforms on social media and stuff. They're like, "Yo, I became a slave to the platform. Instead of me working the platform to work for me, I was working for the platform." And I was like, "Yo, yes." Because here's the thing, right? You ever want something so bad that when you're able to get it, or once you finally get it, you're not even moved by it? So here it is. I was like busting my chops for years to get monetized on Facebook, on Instagram, YouTube. I don't even use Instagram, and I'm monetized on Instagram. I don't even use it. And I finally got it. Like out of 4 of my platforms, I'm monetized on 3. And I definitely ain't trying to come across ungrateful. You understand? Because I don't want nobody to feel like that TikTok is hitting your reset button. Maybe. You know what? And you haven't been on the show in a while. And the day you showed up, and I'm just gonna look at that as God using you too, because I have really been pondering this. Like for real. So I just feel like He's using you to speak to me. You know what I mean? Because I think maybe that's like what I needed, was like a reset button. And I've been doing what I've been doing, and I'm like, okay. And I get monetized on these platforms, and then I'm like, oh, okay. Now, don't get me wrong, I could be being ungrateful because I'm like, look, if I ain't logging on and ain't always getting a coin, then that's the problem. But I understand that will change, because it's already changed. Because at one point in time, I wasn't getting monetized on social media at all. But looking and listening to those who gone and made it before me, don't get me wrong. Another thing that me and one of my friends used to talk about before a while ago, some months ago, was she used to always say, "You're not willing to sell your soul to get to where you need to be. Like, you're not willing to talk about all the popping stuff and clickbait, and you're not willing to do that." And I'm like, because that's not really me. And I understand sometimes, but I don't know. And because God says, do not conform to the world. Like, you do not have to conform to the world. So when I start thinking about that, I'm like, I don't gotta do what y'all do, because God said I don't gotta do what y'all do. Like, don't be a follower anyway. You know what I mean? So it's not taking you different. So, but then again, I say all the time, I can't sit and be negative and talk about gossiping stuff all day. Like, I can barely sit on the phone and listen to my sister tell my nephew sit down 20 times. I can barely sit on the phone with my homegirls talking to their kids 15 million times. So it's like certain things I just know that I can't do. I can't even be on hold. You can't put me on hold and click over. Like, I hang up. Unless you say, don't hang up, please don't hang up, then I'm gonna stay on hold. That's just that's just my makeup. Even with school, I love learning about the things that I'm interested in. But the minute I start hearing, like tonight, like it was something going on, we talked about in Bible study, and it's something that I really, really want to do. Like a course that, my past and stuff is about to start. But I heard homework and assignments and was like, instantly my ears turned off. Certain things I just be like, oh, why'd you have to say that? But I'll see you on TikTok. Okay, thank you. Um, the 90 days conversation. Yeah, yeah, and that's what I'm looking at too. Like, I don't know. It's just like you want all these things, you get all these things, and then when you get it, it's like, So I just don't want to do that. I don't want to be a slave to the platform. I want the platform to work for me. I don't want to work for the platform. And I don't know. Maybe this all could just be being a um transformation, transitioning for the good, for something better, for more. I don't really know. I'm gonna find y'all gonna find out soon as I find out. But that's just really where I'm at with it. The people, y'all participate over here too. So I don't want to even make it seem like I'm comparing the two, because I'm dedicated to Facebook. I'm dedicated to y'all every Wednesday night. This is where I'm at. This is where I'm at. But I don't want to just um I don't know. I'm just liking TikTok. That's all I can say. Right? Really, I'm just liking TikTok. TikTok is moving for me. TikTok is definitely moving for me, and I like it. And even if TikTok has its slow moments or something like that, just hopefully I can still remember the moments. You know what I mean? I don't know, but like I said, I think too, TikTok is cheaper, for people to send you the gifts and the coins. And then but then it's like I don't even want to say that, because you get people who send and spend the $4.99, the $3.5, the $10.99. Like I said, somebody subscribes to me, so I don't know. I'll let you guys know though. I'll let you guys know. I just go over there and I just enjoy it. TikTok is fun. TikTok is fun to me, and Facebook seems like work. Maybe that's what it is. TikTok is fun to me, and Facebook seems like work. I don't know. You want to enjoy what you're doing, and it sounds like it does that. Yeah, I do. I really do. Like, even my pastor be like, "Girl, you just is addicted to TikTok." I had fun over there, and I don't be talking about nothing, but I be talking about stuff, and people be there, or they might say stuff. I'm not gonna tell my business more over on TikTok. I get more personable on TikTok. I don't know. You had to ask somebody who goddamn watch me on TikTok. Like, Alexis came over there one time and she said I let loose. So I guess to let loose, whatever that means. But I don't know. They know Draco over there. Like, I can go in there and they be like, "Where's the dog?" They're it's like they grow with you, like they're with you. I don't know. I just feel like TikTok, the people on TikTok understand what TikTok is for. You know how Instagram is for cute pictures, pretty, fake your life. And Facebook is where you come type and say what's on your mind, where you can cuss your whole family out. Y'all see it, cuss your whole family out on Facebook. Grandma and them post the old throwback pictures of you over here. Like, Facebook is more like family oriented. Anybody can get it. I ain't faking my life on Facebook. And then it's like TikTok is more like, oh, the house junkie. Well, we live. Cause listen, don't act like your house ain't junkie neither. Like, don't worry about the boxes in the back. And they love Nugget on TikTok too. So I don't know. It's like all these platforms are so different. They are so different. I don't do makeup. I don't do none of that stuff over there on TikTok. I just hit the button. I be in my kitchen. Of course, I'm always eating anyway. I be eating. We review food over there. And of course, I've gotten a few trolls, and then I just start reading scripture, and they flee away. You know what I mean? Or block them. Or I ask them, like, "You really bored? Like, out of all the shit you could say today, you wanted to say that?" But I don't know. So I don't know. That's just where I'm at right now. But I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna go over there briefly and say hi to them, and probably get more loose with them. But yeah. And of course, it's the same thing. Like, I tell them, tap the screen just to say hi. share out the live, because over there is that the more active you are, like the people who are watching you are, it gives you points or something. So I'm learning that. I'm learning that, and I just like it. And I don't be over there talking about anything, but some here I come. I come after my show. Yeah, and I just be on there all like because I work from home tomorrow, so my thing is at 100%. I'll be on there for hours. I've sat on there and just been in my room, got ready for bed, playing a movie, and they sitting and they watching and we talking about the movie. So I don't know, like TikTok is different. The weirdos come out at night, but I don't know. I like TikTok. I don't know. I like TikTok. Where is Draco? See, now you get like the people on TikTok. He in the cage. I'm gonna take him out one more time. I had to put him in there so he wouldn't be jumping all over me. Because while I was getting dressed for the show tonight and I got the shower and stuff, he just knew I was about to leave him. So, but that's it, you guys. Thank you guys for letting me talk to you guys briefly about that. Again, thanks for coming to my mom's party. Go ahead and check out the show, Who's Cheating Who. Enjoy it, and I will catch you guys next week. And until then, you can also come on over to TikTok.